Section 194C of the Income Tax Act, 1961 pertains to the deduction of tax at source, TDS, on payments made to contractors and subcontractors. This section applies to various types of contractual payments, including those for work contracts, advertising contracts, and certain other specified contracts. According to Section 194C, any person responsible for paying any sum to a resident contractor for carrying out any work, including supply of labor for carrying out any work, or for the execution of a work contract, is required to deduct tax at source at the following rates. 1. If the contractor is an individual or a Hindu undivided family, HUF, 1% of the payment made or credited to the contractor. 2. If the contractor is a person other than an individual or a Hindu undivided family, HUF, 2% of the payment made or credited to the contractor. However, there are certain exemptions and threshold limits specified under Section 194C. 1. If the total payment made or credited to the contractor during the financial year does not exceed Rs. 1. 30,000, TDS is not required to be deducted. 2. If the payment is made to a transport contractor who is in the business of plying, hiring, or leasing goods carriages and has furnished their PAN, TDS is not required to be deducted. 2. However, the transport contractor is required to furnish their PAN to the person making the payment. 3. If the payment is made to an individual or HUF for personal use, not in connection with any business or profession, TDS is not required to be deducted. It's important to note that the person responsible for deducting TDS is required to furnish a TDS certificate, Form 16A, to the contractor, mentioning the details of the tax deducted at source. Please keep in mind that this information is based on the provisions of the Income Tax Act, 1961, as of my knowledge cut off in September 2021. For the most up-to-date and accurate information, I recommend referring to the Income Tax Act or consulting with a tax professional.